Welcome to part 17 of the Egyptian campaign for Davide et Impera, and I have too many enemies. And just to show you guys, I've got this pretty good empire, but I've had to come up through here, which is giving me a thin line through here. But the biggest problem is that I've got the Carthaginians out here, Rome up here, I've got Pergamon coming in there, and I've got the Sucalids here. So I've, except for like there and there, I am completely ringed by enemies. And just to show you the size of the problem I've got is Carthage is massively more powerful than me. Rome is even more powerful. Pergamon, it says, is 50-50, but I don't really want to fight them, and it says that even the Sucalids are slightly stronger. The only good side of the Sucalids is they are fighting lots of battles out in here, so they're distracted, and they still need to be my principal enemy. Now the problem with Pergamon is I could probably join my armies together, but it would be a risk as I will expose this flank, and then I could push through here. But the problem is, if I push through here, I'll be up against the Romans, and at the moment, quite oddly, the Pergamon is actually making a barrier, a defensive barrier for me, and I think I made a mistake by pushing out this way. I think somebody's already commented that I shouldn't have pushed out this far. I can't really defend these settlements very well, and I need more agents. So what I'm going to do first is I have to use these guys out this way. We can see what's going on this way. I think I'm going to have to use this veteran. I wanted you to come out and see what's going on in the direction of Edessa. Now in the west here we've got a Carthaginian fleet out here, which, given the range the fleets can move around here, they could probably hit, yeah, they can hit here or here. And although this is a walled city, I think what I'm inclined to do is bring this army back just to act as a deterrent, and at the same time push this spy forward that way. And this army actually needs another troop. They're actually one short, but I don't see elephants, powerful elephants. Yeah, well. Cavalry. I think here, what we got here, I'm inclined to get an Egyptian swordsman here, simply because I'm short of swordsmen. I've got plenty of front line. I've got like spear infantry. I've got one Royal Palsats and a couple of that. So I think if we get forward swordsmen here, I've got the similar problem with this army, and what I'm kind of thinking is bringing this army down to here, because part of me wants to come out and strike against Edessa, and again we've got a shortage of, but here I've got the opposite problem. I've got plenty of swordsmen but no front line, and so I think what we're going to do is recruit one of these guys, the Hellenic Royal Guard, to give me a front line. Now the question is, what am I going to do here? I mean, these settlements, side's good. These basically have no garrison, and I'm kind of a bit inclined to pull this army back, move this army into side, and these cities are just going to have to take their chances. And I think what we're going to do is pull you back to here. Antioch, yeah, you've got an 18 units and a walled city, so I think you'll be okay. I'd like to spend some money. Let's do the Palmyra, Ethiopia. I think I'm going to have to do the double down temple here, try and get some cash. So I'm going to kind of half turtle up to defend, but at the same time See if I can pick off Edessa, maybe Hatra, push out this frontier against the Suclids. Just try and grind the Suclids down, I think, whilst fending off Pergamon. But I don't think I can really defend these settlements. They're not making me that much cash, and all they're doing is running up my thing. So I think what I'm going to do is cancel that, and I mean I'd like to hold that, but I think I'd rather be investing in my own settlements. But then again, I'd get slums if I do that. I think that was a bit stupid. Maybe we'll go for something a bit cheaper and quicker. Double up on the farms here. And I think what I would like to do is get some extra troops into this army. Nothing expensive. We've got anything that's really, really cheap. Cheap and effective. This is Galatian levies. What we've got here. Range, Palsats. Got anything here? Slingers, Sicilian Palsats. Okay. These guys are melee attack. I could really do with some kind of attack capability. There are spears like Palsats. Yeah, 39 to 79. Galatian levies. Well, let's get a couple of these. Could get a Royal Palsat in here as well. And I think that's all I can spend, guys. I mean, the idea is this army, I know I'm spending money I can't afford, but if Pergamon pushes through here, or if I can build this army up, maybe I can then send it out, or maybe send this army to here and an army up to side. Right, let's see if we can find their armies. What's down here? Yeah, I knew you were there somewhere. They got a couple of armies there. They can't come round here. Let's just send you up this way as well.
Is there nothing more?
So this is what gets me. I mean, as far as I can tell, Pergamon's got 3 regions, and they can support 1 stack, 2 full stacks. You can say nearly 2 and 2/3 full stack armies, and I'm scrimping and saving to maintain what I've got in the field, and I've got a great big empire. True, I maybe not be running it particularly that efficiently, but I don't think there's much else I can do. Let me just check. Are you deployed?
I live to serve Pharaoh.
Agent is deployed here. Okay, we've got public order issues here. I mean, I'd be very, very tempted. Maybe I can do that.
We fight for you.
Get you in here. Russian pikeman. Ah! The cheapest of the cheapest. I just want 1 unit out guard against agents.
Come join our ranks.
And so we're going to put all the forces we can into position. I think that's all we can do, guys. So we're going to go for an end turn. Right, we've had attrition. Got an admiral increased in rank. There was a little bit of activity down here. We've still got this. See, that's kind of pinning my army down here. You've got Suclid army there. We've even got a Pergamon navy here of 11. God, this guy's got so much money. Now I'd love to swap these armies round, but I don't think you're going to be able to move. I think what I'm going to do is bring this army back this way. That's going to leave Cyrene, I think it's Cyrene, even though it's got a K in it, exposed to this navy here, and this is a full 20 stack navy coming in here. Poplars. Yep. And at the same time, there was a kind of a Suclid single arm native army there. Question is, do I push out and take Edessa, or do I? It's armies.
How may I serve you? Ready for battle.
And I take Edessa. That will push the Suclids back. Okay, let's. You come up here. There's my agent.
What can I do? Egypt asks much of its servants. Can I aid you further?
I can pick off Edessa, but this army's, or do I need to leave this army in striking distance? That's the question. That's the $6 million question, guys. Back here. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. This navy there's a real pain in the neck. Got a feeling this may not be one of my successful campaigns, guys. Not that I've given up, I'm just trying to think of a way to do this. Oh, you're there. Are these guys still hanging around here?
Much of its servants.
Yes.
Your
Okay,
orders,
let's
my lord.
see if we can put some hurt on them. Baggage train. Units with no equipment. Morale and movement.
Breaking things is entertaining.
Failed. Great.
My humble apologies, my lord.
Maybe we can. I'm going to give it one more turn. If Pergamon, nothing happens up here, I think I might go out against Edessa. Okay, let's see what we got here, guys. I think I still would rather wait for that to build up. Okay. Don't really have anything worth building here. We could build that in Jerusalem, but you've got negative public order. What's that due to? That's positive, motivated public. I think maybe what we'll do is recruit.
It's a great and glorious thing to fight for our cause.
No, actually, let's get cheap with this army.
What can I do for Egypt?
I know it's my faction ruler. Oh, look at this. We've got Syrian war elephants. Wow. Yep, though I've got 3,000 to pay for. Yeah, we're going to have to be very, very cheap here, guys. What we got here?
Are you ready to serve?
Maybe we'll get some spearmen to or swordsmen. We don't have any swordsmen here.
Ready for battle.
So maybe we'll get that there, and if I put some bit of backbone into this army, well, again, you can't really recruit anyone now. We could get some, again, what I really want is some cheap. Maybe we'll get a couple of small swordsmen in this army. I know I'm spending money that I don't really have, but I don't think I've got a lot of choice. I think if I can get this army big enough, it can come here, and then this army can push up that way, and then you can go out that way against Edessa. So that's all we can do this turn, guys. Some unassigned skills for our general down here, or our navy. cultural conversion, gravitas, zeal, tax rate, local province, public order from characters, wealth, local tax rates, public order, minus bonus. Yeah, I don't think that's going to help me that much, is it? I think we'll make you into a city governor. Up again. Wow. Local province, authority, anything else here? Yeah, we're certainly going to go with that. Actually, could I? This navy.
Cannot go there. All hands
Oh
to the
crap.
oars.
I think what we're going to do is bring the navy up to here.
Making for port.
'Cause I think you can tip the balance in favour of defending this area. That navy there is going to be a pain in the neck. I think maybe this army can come down to defend this settlement when it won't defend that much against a full stack, and then this army can patrol against that navy. Right guys, I think that's all we can do this turn. Right, so we've lost trade with Sparta, peace negotiated between okay, what happened over here? So these guys are now at peace. If you make peace, why can't Sparta make peace or Carthage make peace with me?
Pleasantries be cursed. Speak.
So you're prepared to make peace with those, but not me. Great. Okay, I think what we're going to do is this army, I want you
Set up
to come
the
down
walls.
here.
My
This
lord.
army, I think you can just patrol here for the moment. Just try and defend this flank. I'd love to be able to pull this army back and do something, but these guys are still faffing around here. Let's see where that army's gone to. You're still lurking around here. How could you move in one go? Iconium House. The garrison's still not strong here.
How can I assist Pharaoh?
Now I could send this army up here, but he wouldn't be able to recruit anything. Oh, it's the yeah. You're still very weak.
We fight for you, my lord.
So you could get to there. Let's just try something, guys. I want to
I
go up
live
here.
to serve Pharaoh. Waiting for
What
more
can
orders.
you recruit in this area? Bugger all. Get some more of these guys. These guys have got 79 and they're very, very cheap. So Sicilian Palsats, you're nice and cheap as well.
It is
I
a
think-
great
right, let's
and
cancel that.
glorious thing
Let's get
to fight
you
for our cause.
To here,
Your next command,
And-
my lord.
forget
A noble
of these,
cause requires
a couple
noble
more of
men.
these. And hopefully we can be able to get into here and hold that front line.
I leave the
Just gotta
gods
get you
guide
down
my
here.
footsteps.
That's the Cyclid capital. I think
We fight for you,
what I'm
my
going to
lord.
do, guys, is I'm going to. I think I've got to go for it, guys. I think what we can do is
On the move. I
send
could
this
do
guy
more,
down.
my lord.
Yeah, there's nothing in Hatra,
Ready for it. We cannot do that.
so I'm going to go after Edessa.
None will escape.
Auto resolve or not? 25% of my forces with that. No, we're gonna have to fight this, guys. I'm not going to take 25% of my forces. We should be able to win this. I wouldn't say easily, but we should be able to win it with the Palsats and the pike units. Okay, start deployment. Two kind of front entrances here. I think we're just going to have to go through the front entrance, so go away steam. And you guys can go on flaming shots. This will be my front line. Your primary role will be to defend, because the odds are they are going to come out against me, and your job's going to be to defend this flank. And of course we've got a blooming building. Great. Okay, I think what we can do is use this to our advantage then.
Yours to command. Yours to command.
You guys can come there.
Await your command.
Pikes. You're a bit too thin. And we'll just put you straight into pike wall for the moment. And you guys can stand on that flank. Gonna put the heavy archers back here, and I think what we're gonna have is Royal Palsers out on this side and this side, and we're gonna have, and you can have this one. What we'll do is we'll have the, you can come out on this flank. That building's going to be a pain in the neck, and you can come out on this flank. Your job's going to be to take down enemy cavalry. It's my pseudo general, and I think we'll have the general out on this flank, and we'll have you guys out on this flank. Now your job's going to be to take down the cavalry. We're just going to have to see where the enemy is. They're actually okay. Guys, move forward. Guys, move forward. I think you guys can. Here they come.
At the double. Ballista. Now.
Heavy archers!
The archers up behind.
Slingers!
Slingers here. Royal Peltas up here. Pike units in, cavalry up this way. Yeah, we've got their cavalry pretty well nailed.
Heavy
Archers.
Slingers! Builders! Ballista! Fire! By your command!
Ballistas into here. Yeah, we got their cavalry.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Got local archers round the back, so cavalry
units has used all its ammunition.
Right, where's my other Royal Palsats?
At the double! Citizen cavalry! General!
Cavalry in. You guys can stop firing.
Polak swordsman!
Royal Paltas in. Slingers up on this flank. Where's my other slingers?
Ready! Advance at speed! Fire on the enemy! Royal Paltas!
That's in.
Melee horsemen! To charge!
You guys sweep the rear. Here
One
come
of our units has used all its ammunition.
Awaiting orders!
guys.
Our general is under attack.
Okay, I want everyone hitting that on this area here.
Citizen cavalry! Cavalry! General! Forward! Flying wedge formation! Riders!
Flying wedge. These guys are bracing, but what we're going to do is split them up.
Attack their positions! To arms!
Orders understood.
Polak swordsman! Quick march!
These guys are being forced into
Royal Peltas! Melee infantry!
Royal Peltas in. These guys are wavering in. What we got here? 4x swordsman.
Royal spears! Citizen cavalry! Riders at the double! Ptolemaic cavalry!
Kill these guys off. That might draw them
Citizen
in.
cavalry! Melee troops awaiting orders.
Right, these guys have now engaged these.
Polak swordsman!
Let's get round the back.
Ptolemaic cavalry! Citizen cavalry! Melee cavalry ready!
And we got
General! Double glory!
form up, hit the charge in.
For the gods!
Bugger, this time that.
Royal Peltas!
Right, archers, you're killing my own troops. Get bugger off.
Royal Peltas! Loose! Fire spears!
Warrior spears in.
We await your command! Forward! Citizen cavalry!
So there's somebody firing at me from over here. Okay, cavalry. Get rid of these idiots.
General!
Where's my general?
Understood! Engage!
In.
Polak swordsman!
Yes. See, we lost 71 out of 2,000. What's that? Phew. Fraction compared to 25%. That's a dead set. General did well, 210. That was a good battle. Barely scratched any of our units. That was a good battle. I enjoyed that. And we didn't even kill many of our own men. 68-11. So most of our losses were due to friendly fire. So that gives Edessa.
My lord.
And what the heck's this? Gives us Greek cavalry. Half tempted just to leave that for the moment. I mean, what would it convert to? Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave that for the garrison at the moment, guys. Not rather than invest in it. So we've got a bit of cash here. We've got this army here. Okay, let's see what we can spend money on. Egypt's who's got any real problems? Palmyra. Yeah, you've still got public order issues. And I could, I bring you out and control. Does that make that makes Palmyra positive? So maybe we'll just leave it like that for the moment. Take that up, but the public order here is just barely hanging in. You're doing okay, Nabatea. Iconium. Okay, let's invest a little bit of cash in here unless I can see anything that's... Okay guys, I think I can get one more turn in this part. So we got unassigned skills, lathes.
How can I assist Pharaoh?
Right, what can we get in here? Authority, cultural conversion. What we got here? Growth, I don't want that. Demigod, Paragon. Public order, security gates agents. Kind of inclined to go with that. So I'm just going to go for an end turn, guys. I think this would be the last one in this part. It's just really need to think about what I'm doing now, guys. I am recording these ahead. I'll just mention this because life at the moment for me is getting quite busy, and the only way I can guarantee a schedule is to record when I can record now. Some of you may not be aware that there's a general election happening in the UK at the moment, and for the company that I work for, I actually work from home. It means that there's a lot of provisional work being done in preparation for the changes that will come in. It doesn't matter who wins, there's always changes. Ah, crap. How come that guy couldn't move that far? Nah, there's no point. I'm just going to have to concede the defend on that. We're going to lose this. There's no point trying to defend that area there. Great. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Well, the Navy pulled away. I thought they were going to attack. Right guys, we've got population surplus in down here. That could be useful. But the mystery here is this army stayed back, this army came forward. This is the damaged one. These guys have taken that, I think.
At your command.
I think we're gonna have to get back into here and recruit
Our Lord
another one of these
good
guys.
fighters.
We're just gonna have to go with the cash. This army is gonna have to stay here for the moment, defend this front. Not sure how that army could have attacked me here. I'd love to hit this army, but I won't have enough time to fight that because I would have to fight this battle. That's they're
We
fortified,
fight for you, my lord.
and I don't have much in the way of troops to fight this in a fortified battle, because I've only got 2 sets of archers. But I think that's going to be for the next part, guys. What I'm going to do is just play this turn out. We're going to get you marching to there. Got the Romans hanging around there. You can stay here just in case the Romans or someone tries to get into the back door. Braves of Theros. You need some extra troops as well. What can we recruit here? Nothing particularly that special. Again, I need cheap. Got some. Let's certainly give you guys a bit more armour. Do with swordsmen. What's the garrison here? Because this is where you're going to be defending. In Augusta. Got Greek spearmen. I think what we need here
How can I assist, Pharaoh?
is probably.
It's a great and glorious thing to fight for our cause.
I think we'll get a couple of Greek Egyptian swordsmen in there. Again, I'm spending money that I do not have. I think public order here is 7 at the moment. I think what we're going to have to do is go for something like this. We can get a glass smelter, that would give us more cash. But what I really want is public order, and I'm going to go for the temple route, guys. Sorry, apologies, but I don't think I've got really much choice. You're okay. You're happily there. You guys can't actually do anything just at the moment, but that's not a problem. Right, let's have a quick through construction here. Wine. Where's that? Oh, up here. We've now got wine up here. 4 more turns and Frapsus will have a garrison. If we survive that way. Enemy army retreats. The enemy full retreat overmatched by your might. So I presume that is this. These navies here. The master's report. Yep. There's a history here, guys. Let's see what we got. End of the Egyptian Empire. Right, I think that's all I can do now. And what we will do in the next part, guys, is I will come out and fight this battle. I think if we can smash this army, it's going to be a tough battle because I don't really have the archers
Ready for battle.
to take on this, but we do have the war dogs. That could be fun. We might be able to use the war dogs. I'm going to say we got this army here lurking around, but I think this garrison now's not brilliant, but
At your command.
I think with this army here we've got these guys distracted, and as I say, we got this army here. Got another army down here, is there?
Egypt asks much of its servants.
I don't believe it. How many bloody armies has Pokemon got? A full stack army there, another full stack army there, a part stack army there, and a full stack army there. And they've only got, what, 4 regions now if you include that. I'm sure this game cheats sometimes, guys. Anyway, I think this is where I'm going to leave it before I get completely depressed. So this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. Next part, well, I think we're just going to have to deal with what it is. But I've got a feeling this campaign's going to get tougher all the time from now on. But so until next time, guys, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.